Hi, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link. As expected, a significant turnaround in the temperature over the last roughly 24 hours. Look at the high temps today, topping out in the upper 40s to even lower 50s, and how cold it was yesterday, and only getting milder for the weekend. In fact, unseasonably mild, near record warmth. Both Saturday and Sunday, both days we're forecasting temperatures to perhaps, at least away from the ocean, approach the lower 60s. And it looks like a very windy weekend as well. So here's what we're keeping an eye on. Well, first of all, a very mild night tonight. The humidity is on the rise, so I think near the coastline later tonight through early Saturday morning, we may be dealing with some fog. Spring-like. What do we mean here? Temperatures inland, low 60s or 60 on Saturday. Perhaps 60, 65 degrees on Sunday. That would be a record breaker. Now, I wouldn't rule out a passing shower during the daytime on Saturday, though I do think most of it is actually dry. The better chance for showers is later Saturday night and especially into Sunday morning. And then it should dry out Sunday afternoon. Strong winds. We're thinking, especially in that Saturday night, Sunday time frame, we may be seeing gusts 45 to 55 miles per hour. So it remains to be seen. We may at some point over the weekend need some sort of a high wind advisory. So stay tuned on that. In the meantime, we had satellite. Yep, satellite and radar composite. And notice that the thrust or the most of the moisture as far as the steady rain showers, it's up here, upstate New York, out through the Great Lakes in Pennsylvania. A lot of this will arc to our north and really stay up into northern New England, I'm thinking most of Saturday. Now, I wouldn't rule out a stray shower on Saturday. I just don't see much in the way of rain, but this is all part of a pretty significant storm complex across the Central Plains. I mean, there's an outbreak of severe weather on one side of this system. It's cold and snowy, and on the other side, it's warm with strong thunderstorms, tornado warnings, tornado watches. Some of this moisture headed our way, not in the severe kind of a way, but we'll eventually get some showers. And look at this huge temperature gradient. These are the current temperatures. Now, we're taping this as of it's almost 10 o'clock in the evening on Friday. I mean, that is just incredible. I mean, it's clearly, I talk about the clash of seasons, spring clashing with winter. And it's right along this sharp gradient between cold and warm. There's a front. And just out ahead of this front, the numerous severe thunderstorms and a potential for tornadoes. So pretty significant weather event, of course, the Central Plains and then the Deep South. In fact, the high risk of severe weather in this area in yellow, brown, and red tonight. And then this severe weather axis looks like it's going to shift out towards northern Florida and Georgia and the Carolinas on Saturday. So that'll remain across the Deep South. So let's get in real close, and we're going to walk through this. Let's take you into the early morning hours on Saturday. I mean, look at the temperatures. I mean, 7 o'clock in the morning, it's way into the 40s, almost 50. Now, as a whole, it's a mostly cloudy day, though I wouldn't rule out every now and then a little peak of sun. Look, this is, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and while it's a mainly cloudy day, every now and then you get a little break of sun, partial, and the clouds fill back in. But look at these temperatures. The best chance of hitting 60 would be inland. The ocean's kind of chilly, and with the wind off the water, the coastline like westerly, I don't think the coast will get to 60, but notice inland areas have the better chance of reaching 60. Now, this is 6 o'clock in the evening, very windy, isolated showers. And then notice on Saturday night, you start to see more green indicating some showers and some drizzle. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, a January night, winter at nighttime, and we're forecasting 60 degrees at 11 o'clock Saturday night. Very windy, very humid, kind of spring-like. And then the better chance for some heavier rain and thunder would be on Sunday morning. So here's how it breaks down. Saturday morning, windy and mild, some fog along the coastline. Temperatures are already in the 50s, and then we're approaching around 60 inland on Saturday afternoon, 50s along the coastline. Now, southwest winds sustained at 20-25, but not out of the question by Saturday evening, Saturday night, that we may see gusts up to 50 miles per hour, and that gusty wind would continue into Sunday morning. So here's the breakdown. We've got a very warm for January standards Sunday, 60, 65. Now, I would say showers, even a heavy thunderstorm likely during the early morning up until about, say, 10, 11 a.m. And then during the afternoon, we'll dry out. Skies will become partly sunny, some breaks of sun. Temperature still mild, but dropping off later in the day. So the driest part of your Sunday would be Sunday afternoon and into Sunday evening, and then kind of a reality check. Temperatures cooling off, but not too cold early next week, Monday and Tuesday, with temperatures in the lower 40. So a couple of things we're confident with. One, unseasonably warm both Saturday and Sunday. Very windy both days. I think the strongest winds are Saturday night, Sunday morning. Not a lot of rain Saturday day, other than maybe an isolated shower. Better chances for fog, showers, and drizzle Saturday night. Better chance for showers and thunder Sunday morning, and then clearing out, drying out Sunday afternoon. So yeah, the weather calendar going backwards, feeling more like spring this weekend. All right, that's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in. We'll talk to you soon.